Hello friends, this is Leslie here from leslievoice.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, in this video, we are going to talk about how you can shift from a smaller organization to a bigger organization. If you are working in a unknown startup or a unknown organization or a not well known small scale mid-sized organization, and if you have a dream to work in a bigger organization, well known bigger MNC, then I'm going to help you understand how you can do, right, by updating your profile so that you get interview calls from these organizations. The first step is to get an interview call from these organizations. Second step is to crack those interviews when you get those interviews, right? So in this video, we are going to talk about how to get those interviews from bigger organization despite the fact that you might be currently working in a smaller organization. So let's get into the video. All right, so here is the screen that you can see on in front of you, how to get bigger organization interviews even if you're working in an unknown smaller firms. It's absolutely not wrong to work in smaller firms. Obviously, you get lot of exposure, lot of learnings, no doubt about it. But however, if your dream is to get into a bigger organization, bigger MNC, for whatever reason it might be, I just want to help you how you can make that happen for yourself. So please understand, I'm not going to talk about how to crack those interviews in a bigger organization. That we will talk in other videos, upcoming videos. But in this video, first thing you should do is to get an interview call from these companies. Most companies does not call people who are working in a small organization because they think maybe you might not have the relevant expertise skill set required to support the bigger organizations. But you have to break that myth and get an opportunity to get interviewed in the bigger organization, right? So let me give you a couple of tips that you can update your profile according to that so that you can get an interview call. So the first thing that you need to do is you have to make your company USP, which is unique selling point, highlighted on your resume on wherever mediums possible when you're applying for a job or when you're in a job search, right? So you have to make sure your company's USP is well highlighted. Your company might not be known well, that's absolutely fine. But there are certain common factors people would know which you can relate to them. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, so let's get it and understand the different. Let me keep this here. Yeah, let's understand the different techniques that you can use to highlight your company, right? Number one, if you're working in a startup and if it is a funded startup, right, then you can obviously say that it's a C series funded startup. Even though the interviewer or the recruiter might not know your organization, the moment they see it is a funded organization, they will have more weightage for your organization or your profile. Okay, so that's how you can make an impact by highlighting about your company. Number two, Fortune 500 organization or Fortune 1000 organization, absolutely fine, right? So it is also an USP. It is also an USP. Not everybody knows which other companies are there in Fortune 500 because 500 long list of companies it is, right? So your company might be a part of Fortune 500 or a Fortune 1000, but not well-known organization. How to make people know about it? By just mentioning below on your resume, below your company name, Fortune 500 organization or a C series funded startup, A series funded startup, whatever it might be, right? Third, even if it is not a Fortune 500, Fortune 1000, or it is not a funded startup, then you can mention about the company's revenue, that is X billion organization. Okay, or a 10 years old organization. You can use that as a USP as well, right? So somehow you have to connect with the recruiter or the common people that how your company is a well established organization, even though it is not well known. So whatever USP that company has, right? You talk about that, or your company is a very specialized tech company. Let's say they have innovated something beautiful or something extraordinary. Talk about that, right? So that's how you have to mention your company so that people know that you are working in a very good organization, even though it is not well known. That gives lot of weightage on your profile, lot of importance to your profile. It will make people to read your profile in detail. They will not just like that reject your profile. So this is very important. Please make sure your company's USP is highlighted. Okay, that is the number one tip. Number two is again a very important tip. Wherever you're updating your job title, make sure two things is conveyed in your job title. Number one, your seniority. Number two is the domain expertise. So as I have given example below on the screen, you can see senior consultant, which is wrong. It shows the seniority, but it does not talks about the domain where you are a senior consultant. So instead you can write lead Java developer, senior Java developer, senior .NET developer, senior automation engineer, senior finance executive, finance manager, right? So very specific domain expertise needs to be captured on your job title. It should be captured on your resume. It should be captured wherever you are updating your job title, be it be LinkedIn, be it be your Monster, be it be IMjobs, be it be Naukri.com. This is the formula that you have to follow. And I have given another example for sales manager. Just don't mention sales manager. Mention regional sales manager. That is showing your ability of handling a particular region. Area sales manager or partner sales manager or an account manager, right? Whatever relevant title which will tell about your seniority in that particular role and your domain, that is what you have to use. If you do these two things, what will happen is you will easily get notified in bigger organizations. Your profile will get interviews from bigger organizations. There are so many other strategies to get an interview from a bigger organization or MNC organization, but this is the basic. But if you do not do this and do all the other strategies, still you might not get called. But if you do this and do the other strategies, you will definitely get calls from bigger organizations. About the other strategies, we'll talk in the upcoming videos, right? So please make sure you highlight your company's USP and your job title correctly. I hope you liked this video. If you liked, please give a thumbs up and please share with your friends so that let them also get the knowledge. And if you have any questions for me, please put it on the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed till now, please do subscribe to get similar videos again and again for you. Thank you so much.